But this hand is too good to pass up. I mean, the curve is just insane. And if it ends up being a Res Priest, I would like to have stuff on the board to deal with this stuff. And I mean, who knows? Maybe we can just surf Finley if we don't like whatever we end up drawing afterwards. I mean, don't get me wrong, this does make my draw a little bit worse. But we have enough Murlocs in the deck where it shouldn't matter too much. Like, even if we draw on these 3, I mean, we still have, I think, 9 left in the deck for 2 Gorlock Ravagers and an Ice Fishing. Oh, wait, we just drew a Surf Finley, too. Totem, pass. Primordial Wave single-handedly crushes, like, every single deck. Surf Finley because you can mulligan Piranhas with them. That's very true. You play Schooling, get Piranhas, you play Surf Finley, and you can get a bunch of new cards. Unfortunately, we didn't get that last time. Okay, we need to stop drawing these Murlocs right about now. At the end of your turn, get a Piranha Swarmer. I mean, that's actually pretty solid. I'll play that probably next turn. Deal 2, pass. Next turn, we're gonna play this and just Surf Finley. I don't really want either of these 2 cards, honestly. I need to put at least 1 Murloc back in my deck. No! Spirit Lash. Luckily, the 3/1 lives, which is cool. And we get Schooling. This is the combo, by the way. We do that into Surf Finley to shuffle a bunch of things into our deck and get a ton of new cards. It's actually really, really strong. It is sad seeing Brilliant Macaw all the way at the bottom, but we do have another one, potentially. We get Burlock, okay. We get Primordial Wave, kind of decent. Gorlock Ravager we can play next turn. Brucon's fine. Denathrius is pretty cool. And we'll just Totem and go face. Primordial Wave is going to mess up the Res Priest quite a bit, though, because they're not going to be able to res a lot of their really powerful cards. We're going to probably play Gorlock Ravager next turn. I don't think I would want to play Wildpaw Cavern instead. Okay, it's fine. Firemancer, Flurgle. Okay, we need to stop drawing these minions. We need to stop drawing my Murlocs. Please. Please. What game is this? What do you mean what game? It's Hearthstone. What do you mean what game is this? Shadow Essence, fair enough. They get a 5/5, but it's not going to die. Is this a Primordial Wave turn? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea if I want to Primordial Wave this. Genuinely have zero clue. I could also instead just freeze it and make everything cheaper and flood the board. I want to play this into Clownfish, into Burlock to freeze that. Mutanus is cheap enough to go off right now. So the question is, how greedy do I want to be? Part of me wants to play Mutanus right now. The other part of me is like, don't be ridiculous, you silly goose. If you do that, then you're not gonna be able to activate him again later on. Like, what is the next battle cry that I want to activate? But also, if he has a big minion in his hand, I'd like to eat it. Yeah, I'll eat. Maybe he has a minion in his hand, maybe he doesn't. Okay, there are no minions in their hand. Good to know. There are 0 minions in that person's hand. That is good to know. If Mutanus lives, we can pretty easily Primordial Wave here. I was hoping they'd have 1 minion in their hand. Like, you guys watched me play Res Priest 10 games in a row. At this point, I would have drawn 2 to 3 big minions already. Like, it wouldn't have even been close. Spirit Lash, yeah, whatever. Luckily, 4 of my minions live, and this is what Primordial Wave is for. So I don't hate it. We can play Wildpaw Cavern, trade in, and then Primordial Wave. Don't really care. Wildpaw Cavern. Yeah, sure, sounds good. We still have cheap Murlocs later on. We're gonna go full face. Go this. It doesn't summon something immediately, but that's fine. Then we make this an 8-drop, which is cool. We get the Lich King? Oh, hello there. Why, hello there, Lich King. Don't mind if I do play the Death Grip. Actually goated with the sauce. Actually goated. And I mean, we're stacking up a Denathrius pretty well as well. I mean, it's not amazing. No! No! Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, that's disgusting. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Hopefully Lady Steno lives. I mean, I'm like 90% sure Lady Steno dies here. They're gonna trade into it, yeah. But then we can freeze it with the 3-2, which actually is that bad. Low key, we can kill it, actually, and just go face. They only get one more activation out of that. Boom. Deal 1 damage, we go command. 2 of them go into here. These freeze. The question is, do I want to go Death Grip now? Or do I want to just Totem? I mean, there's no reason to not just Death Grip now, other than one more Totem for Denathrius later on in the game. And if we get Healing Totem, on the off chance, it could be good. I mean, they don't run Theatar Mutanus. I can play Death Grip whenever I want. We already know they have a ton of minions in their deck, so it doesn't really matter if I steal now or later. No, I'll steal now. I might as well. We get Neptulon. Pretty decent. It's a cool 10-drop. We get an extra Piranha as well. We can play Totem next turn. We can play Brucon next turn, actually. Pretty solid stuff, to be honest. Have you played Treachery Warlock yet? No, I have not. Gets a 5/5. No. Luckily for me, I guess what they could do, actually, unironically, is pump up one of my minions, trade in, get the 8/8 to kill up another minion. Like, that wouldn't even be a bad play. Would it be insanely good? I would not say it's going to be insanely good, because we still have a lot of damage on the board, but he is going to pump it up. That is what they're going to end up doing. Honestly, that is correct. That's what he should have done. That is exactly correct. That's what I would have done in this situation to try my best to try to live. I'm going to just play Brucon. We're going to go deal 6, and then I'm also going to get 2 little taunts. No. I don't know if we're going to be able to win the game anymore. Kind of weird that they didn't kill this off, and they chose to kill that. Theatar? Yeah, we're just going to play Brucon. Get 2 taunt minions. Deal 6, and then 2 taunts. Denathrius should be enough to win the game, like, next turn. They're at 3. Denathrius does 18, gonna do 20 minimum. I mean, we could also wait a turn. And try to get Denathrius to do more damage. Oh, no. No! No, 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 no! Holy shit! They're gonna play Theatar. Oh, no! And steal my Denathrius. Oh! Stop, 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 stop. Wait, no, they're not? Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Okay, okay, we do still end up winning with Denathrius. I was like, they're gonna get Theatar and they're gonna steal it, but he's at 3 HP, so it wouldn't have mattered. We're still gonna be able to kill him with just minions on the board. Oh my gosh. That was terrifying. The light it burns shouldn't matter. We still just play Denathrius and win. Oh, my heart stopped for a second, but 21 damage is kind of too much for them to handle. Woo. Woo. Let's see here. None of these cards are keepable. I mean, Gorlock Ravager is low-key keepable because we have so many Murlocs in the deck, but I mean, Ice Fishing is just a better version of that. We also have Theatar, which will be nice. We want to probably play Theatar relatively early on, I would say. Especially if we can find like a schooling. 2 Ice Fishings, that's going to be really, really good. I'm down to give him a useless Murloc on turn 5. The only thing that messes us up is if they play, the only thing that like actively messes us up is if they play Coin Theatar turn 4 and steal mine, which would suck. But for the most part, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to play another Ice Fishing. I mean, this is a lot of good early card draw. We can even play Okani next turn. Ice Fishing again. We get the Clownfish. Thank goodness we found a Clownfish. We're going to go Okani turn 4. So that way we can try to stop a spell. Because I'm assuming they're going to try to coin out Nourish. If we stop a spell, that's pretty decent. Like, it does just slow them down by like 1 turn, which might not seem like that big of a deal. But it is. And then we can play Theatar, maybe steal Guff or something. We're going to stop a spell, like I said. If they have Innervate in their hand as well, they can go Coin and then Innervate out Nourish. Which, I mean, you know, isn't the greatest thing in the world. But if they do end up doing that, then their hand is a little less full. Okay. And they Dredge. Makes me think maybe I don't want to necessarily play Theatar. What are they dredging to the top of their hand is the question. Command of Neptulon. We could just go Command of Neptulon instead and then go Theatar next turn. See what they end up drawing. Because we already know next turn they're just going to Nourish. It doesn't even really matter. I might as well try to put extra pressure on the board to do damage. Like I said, we can go Theatar next turn. And of all the cards we want to give up, I guess an Amalgam is probably the best thing. It was Guff. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking we can kind of just keep going face at this point. Like, they can play Scale of Onyxia, but if they do, it's not even gonna full wipe the board. Like, who even cares at this point, right? You can just go boom into 2 Amalgams, and then play Mutanus, and we can play Theatar at some other point. Because, okay, the thought process that I'm having here is if they play Scale of Onyxia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they can kill up a decent number of things, but I'd rather just apply pressure to the board. I mean, boom into Amalgam, Chieftain. We get another Mutanus, awesome, love to see that. We'll get another Murloc, another Mutanus, pretty sick actually, and then we're gonna do this. Like, at this point, the board is so full, we can just drop Mutanus after Mutanus after Mutanus. Like, why do we even need Theatar as much anymore? I'd rather just have a big board. Because, like, yeah, Theatar's the safer play, but... Oh, I forgot about Spreading Plague. I always forget about Spreading Plague. We're actually 100% board locked and can't play anything. I actually forgot about Spreading Plague. Gosh darn it, that's my bad. That's so bad for me. That's literally so bad. I had to skip my turn 7. Oh, I forgot Spreading Plague existed. Oh my god. What? Oh, Spam Arcanus, that's fine. It's gonna kill up everything, whatever. We're gonna play Mutanus. I mean, we could play Theatar, I guess, instead still. It's not that bad. We can go Bolner Mutanus, I guess, next turn as well. Or alternatively, we just go Mutanus. Because it's more mana efficient. And it already activates the bird. Let's just go Mutanus, see what we eat. We eat Kazakus? What the hell? You have no 4-drops in your deck? Devour, it's fine. Super unfortunate we didn't find that, though. We're gonna go Mutanus again. No, we're gonna go freeze this and then Mutanus again. We're just gonna try to eat every single card that we can. We ate a Seedsman. Wait, what? You do run 4-drops? Then why run Kazakus? Why am I eating exclusively the worst options? What's going on? Hello? Okay, some more ramp, that's fine. We're gonna go Bolner into 2 more Mutanuses. I guess alternatively, we can go Bolner into Brilliant Macaw into Theatar, but then Theatar reactivating from the Brilliant Macaw is not great. Sleepbreaker could be decent. We can then just freeze some stuff. Bird. It's gonna be 2 Mutanuses, and we still get to keep a Mutanus in hand. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Okay, we'll save the other Mutanus. It's gonna reactivate that. We're gonna draw some cards here. I'm so pissed. I'm genuinely so pissed. Deal 2 more damage. Hopefully it doesn't do 2 damage to one of my cards. Honestly, it might end up backfiring on me. But I would like to kill it off rather than freeze. I'd like to save the freeze. Deal 2 damage to just... You kill off my 3/2. Honestly, it empties up space on the board. It's fine. I'm so mad that he didn't have a minion in hand. How did I miss on all of the minions? There's a Mutanus. It's gonna eat my Theatar. No, it eats Gorlock Ravager. Honestly, it's fine. Into that? Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna play Mutanus this turn as well, I guess. I don't really want to play Theatar. Schooling, not bad. We're gonna play Mutanus. I mean, I'm assuming he's drawn a new minion at this point. I mean, he'd have to, right? There's no way he hasn't drawn a new minion. He drew 2 more cards. I'm gonna say he did draw one. We ate Prince Renathal, which is useless. Please tell me we're able to eat an actually good card. Okay, Insatiable Vow. Thank you for actually getting a good card. Thank you. My goodness gracious. We'll freeze this, and we'll trade the 7 into that. We get freeze. That's gonna get Mutanus again, which honestly isn't even that bad. Like, we know that he has nothing left in his hand, so that kind of sucks. Do I want to trade? No, we're just gonna go face. We get him down to 6. We can kill him with Wukong next turn. I mean, this game has been so... I cannot believe that he had no minions. I literally cannot believe it. When I ate with 2 Mutanuses that last time. I mean, this time we got an Insatiable Devour and whatever, so it's fine. And this isn't that big of a deal. Like, you get to kill off that and then that. But we still win with Wukong, no? We can still win next turn with Wukong to do 6 damage, even if you gain a ton of armor off the 11. Like, as long as you don't do it twice, we're fine. They did it twice. Fair enough. Say less. Okay, we're gonna go Wind Chill. Primordial Wave is pretty awesome. I don't know if I want to play Theatar with this. We'll play Schooling, and then we'll play Theatar, and we'll see what happens. We'll hopefully give him 1 Piranha, and then try to give him another Piranha. We have Denathrius. Sure, we'll yoink that, and we'll give him a red Piranha. And then it's gonna go up again. It's gonna give him back his Denathrius. Oh, awesome. Okay, pretty cool. Do I want to play Piranha Swarmer? The answer is no. If they end up having a Theatar in their hand, I would like to save the Piranha Swarmer in my hand just so they might miss it with like a Mutanus or something. It's fine. And we'll try to kill him with Denathrius. Thank gosh, dude. Honestly, into this matchup, I'm down to keep Cookie the Cook and Wildpaw Cavern. I will need the little bit of healing. Wind Chill's not bad either. Wildpaw Cavern for multiple 3/4s is actually pretty good value against him. But no, yeah, it was just an unlucky draw. I mean, I didn't draw either Brilliant Macaw, I didn't draw Bran, I didn't draw Wukong. I didn't get Schooling to help stack up Denathrius. I drew all of my Murlocs naturally and wasn't able to draw anything off of Gorlock, Ravager, or Burlock, or Ice Fishing. Like, it was just an unfortunate game. And it happens, right? It happens. We just need to not get too tilted about it, which is something that I definitely do struggle with sometimes. Ooh, no Trog turn 1. Nice, we get to draw some cards here. We were hoping to draw Firemancer Flurgle. That's like what we actively wanted, but these are okay. Like, deal 2, especially if Cookie the Cook is still alive, pretty solid. Gorlock Ravager turn 5, awesome. If this draws me a Firemancer Flurgle and a Clownfish, we go crazy next turn. Well, not next turn, turn 6, sorry. Next turn is not the correct thing to say there. Magister is so much better than Jaina, yeah. 4/3 oh, you're a rogue. Well, hot dog. I'm honestly a little bit surprised. I mean, I guess not super. I guess I should have seen it coming. They're gonna draw 2 cards off of this, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing really I can do about it. My least favorite part about this matchup is just that, like, it's gonna be a, what spell is it? It's a Hunter? No! Don't get rid of Gorlock Ravager, please! Oh, you got rid of the Amalgam. I'm actually fine with that. Nothing happens. It wasn't explosive or anything. It's freezing. Fair enough. We'll still go Gorlock. Draw 3. Give me Flurgle. Nice! We got Flurgle. Okay. It actually isn't good. Or not, isn't bad, sorry. It is good. No, not the tooth. Anything but the tooth. You can't handle the tooth. I'm gonna stop talking now. Reconnaissance is fine. I mean, do I want to play Firemancer Flurgle? The answer is definitely yes. The answer is definitely yes. Boom. Then we're gonna go freeze one of them. I mean, actually, freezing one of them doesn't even really matter, right? I'm gonna just do 2 damage, trade in once. Do I want to play Sir Finley? I mean, this hand is not particularly great. I would actually be 100% down to play Sir Finley. I'll just play a Wind Chill first, and then we'll play Sir Finley. We'll freeze that, doesn't really matter. We get a Brilliant Macaw. Well, now I regret this decision immediately to play Sir Finley, because I really want Brilliant Macaw. But the rest of my hand is bad enough to where it's fine. I wanted to Wind Chill one more time to see if I could draw something new, because if it ended up being a bad card, I could have gotten rid of it, but it's fine. I'm gonna go hit here, and just trade in a little bit. I do regret that, because now we don't have Brilliant Macaw. And I don't really have another way of getting it. Well, we got a Brilliant Macaw for that, which is fine. And hopefully the 2/3 lives. Grabatoa, the 2/3 is not living, there's no way. Freeze an enemy? Oh, I can freeze their face? That's actually kind of good to know. I should have looked into that a little bit more. Sleepbreaker to freeze this. No, I'll just do this and draw some cards. I should have drawn cards first technically, but it doesn't really matter. We'll play Mutanus next turn. I shouldn't have drawn a card with Wind Chill. I don't know, in my head I'm like, oh, if I draw like Prince Renathal or Okani or like another Wind Chill or something, I can draw another card, but it was such a greedy play to try to find like the maximum amount of cycle. I should have just played Sir Finley. I just wanted to use my mana efficiently, and that was a misplay for sure. It's gonna be Perjury and drawing 2 more cards, which means I kind of want to just play Mutanus. What? Oh, it is double cross. Okay, fair enough. No, wait a minute. I eat a card so he doesn't end up overdrawing. We got Queen Ashara though, which is really, really good. Hit him with the well played, or the threaten, sorry. Yeah, Perjury, I don't care. I feel like I played this... Well, okay, I played 1 turn bad and I'm beating myself up about it. I'm not going to beat myself up about it anymore. I don't want to do that. I'm going to play Murloc first. And try to freeze this. Actually, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter what I freeze, because I'm going to kill off both anyway. I'm going to freeze that, actually. Okay, it's not objection, which means it's probably like counterspell. It's not counterspell either? Then what are you? 1, 2, 3. Oh, if it's Vengeful Visage. I don't know if I care if it's Vengeful Visage, actually. They're gonna overdraw a card here, I don't care. This 2 goes here. The reason I don't care if it's Vengeful Visage is because I'm just gonna Sleepbreaker. Yeah, I don't care. We take damage, but we Sleepbreaker. Like, we're still ahead. We're still ahead here. We get another Schooling, which is pretty cool, I guess. Lost a Reconnaissance, that's fine. I don't think I really care about any of the things he gets rid of here. Primordial Wave, okay, that was the best one, but it's not that big of a deal. Contraband Stash gets him a big taunt, Oasis Ally, Shadow Step, he's gonna play it again to get rid of something else. Again, I don't really care what he gets rid of. I mean, Schooling would probably be the worst. He gets rid of Brilliant Macaw. I mean, I guess that's also pretty good, but the Schooling is actually gonna... Like, don't I get lethal with Schooling? Don't I have lethal with Schooling here? Because we know it's Oasis Ally, but I don't think I really care. 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 goes here. This gets 4. We get 2 more damage. They go to 1. Ooh. I'm going to go hit here real quick. I know it's Oasis Ally. I do not care. I'm going to discover a Murloc. Hopefully get something that does damage. Giving him Rush. Shoot! No! I'm not gonna be able to win. Oh my god. I'll take another freeze then, whatever. These go face. Then this go face. And then we'll freeze 2 more minions here. We'll play Theatar next turn. I was hoping to find the deal 2 Murloc. Sunwell? A little weird. I would have played Sunwell first because your hand's full and then tried to play an expensive spell. But I understand why they run the Sunwell. That makes sense to me. Okay, cool, we win. So, I'm actually gonna keep double schooling. You might be wondering why. Excellent question. If they end up going a tempo rogue, I would like to have a lot of minions. If they're not going tempo rogue, then I would still like to have a lot of minions. There's really no reason to not have a ton of minions. I can think of 0 reasons. Because now they're gonna stack up Castle Nathria, which is awesome. We're gonna play schooling again, and we're just gonna start dumping fish on the board. I mean, you can hero power kill the fish if you want. You can hero power kill the fish if you want. And then turn 3, it's gonna be boom, boom, boom. Turn 4, it's gonna be boom, boom, and then ice fishing. Yeah, we'll play it. If they don't kill it immediately, it pumps up, and if they do hero power to kill it immediately, honestly, it's kind of a dub for me, because it's not actually that many resources being spent. Exactly. They're gonna play the Sinstone Graveyard like a bunch of fools. We're gonna go boom, into boom, and then this is gonna do 4 damage. And we're just gonna use the piranhas like we've done in the past to basically accelerate the pace of the game, because it's gonna be very hard for them to deal with all these guys. I mean, they can, if they have like 2 serrated bone spikes and then coin out their hero power. Like, they can deal with it. It's just not the most likely thing. Sprint? Oh, no. Okay, so, couple of issues here. Couple of just tiny little minor issues. With a full hand like this, it's quite possible they pop off super duper hard. We're gonna keep flooding with the Piranha Swarmers. We're just gonna keep going face here. And we're gonna draw cards with the ice fishing. And we're gonna hope that, we were gonna hope that Flurgle, Amalgam, and okay, they're just dead. Woo! Dude, piranhas are insane sometimes.